V-Marsh Boxing was goody world. We back at it once again with another boxing video. Yes, indeed. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. V-Marsh back at it, man. Guess who's been surfacing in the news lately? Oh, butterfly flew away. Who's been surfacing in the news lately? Because he got a fight coming up against a guy I never heard of. None other than the problem, Adrian Broner. So Adrian Broner gave his thoughts on who would win between a fight with Regis Prograis and Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I first shouldn't be surprised who he said, who he mentioned, right? Considering he does have a relationship with the man Gervonta Tank Davis, you know. Um, and, you know, he's the one who really brought the man Tank Davis to Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? You know, he let basically Floyd Mayweather steal Tank Davis from under Adrian Broner's nose in order to get Tank Davis to come over to Mayweather Promotions. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, he gave his thoughts when he was asked by the media on who he thinks would win a fight between Gervonta Davis and Regis Prograis. So I'm pretty sure anybody who knows these boxers, these three boxers I've mentioned, you would know that Adrian Broner would pick his buddy. He would pick none other than his buddy, Tank Davis. You know what I mean? You know, he says basically, I think he'll beat Regis, quote unquote. He says that he says he feels like he'll be able to sustain Regis Prograis' punches, although Regis is might be the bigger fighter as far as size and weight and all that, but he still feels like Tank Davis will get him up out of there. Now that's his opinion, you know. It's good to know. But the real question I want to know is, what is Adrian Broner doing with his career at this stage? Wouldn't a fight versus Regis Prograis, a guy who's been calling out Adrian Broner for at least the last 4 years, why he ain't talking about that fight? Why is he kind of deflecting? Well, maybe he was asked. I don't know. But why is he not mentioning about he himself fighting the man, Tank Davis? I'm sorry, Regis Prograis at 140 pounds. That'd be an excellent fight even at this stage of AB's career. AB ain't no old man like that. Yeah, he's old in boxing days, you know, boxing years, because you know the man has been fighting for a while. He's 4 different weight class champion, but you know his world titles are how he became a 4 different weight class champion. It ain't like how legends really do it. He won a whole lot of vacant titles. Only title he really won legitimately off of somebody was, of course, DeMarco at 135 back when, and 147 when he beat Paulie Malignaggi after Paulie Malignaggi beat that Ukrainian dude. What was his name? Shevchenko, somebody, the guy who had beat Ricky Hatton. You know what I mean? So those are kind of titles that he has. And, you know, but his resume is stellar. Unlike Tank Davis, you know what I mean? He's fought a whole lot of good fighters. Win, lose, or draw, his resume is nothing compared to the man Tank Davis. AB has challenged himself to the point where he basically talks like he regrets taking all them tough fights. Why? Because he's not a viable commodity in this day and age right now as I make this video. I mean, he's not a big name in the boxing game like he once was. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of gonna blame fellas like Al Heyman or whoever was the matchmakers But you know, Adrian Broner, that comes with the territory, man. You believed in your skill set, otherwise you wouldn't have taken them fights. When the bell rang, it was a whole different story when you got in there with the Sean Porters, the Mikey Garcias, Marcus Maidanas. If he didn't think he could beat any of them fighters, he would have never taken them fights. But what I would like to see is Adrian Broner challenge himself and go fight the man, uh, Regis Prograis. Try to get you a WBC belt at 140, man. Do it again. Not no gimme Akhmadaliev type of titles, man. Yo, when he beat him for a 140-pound strap coming off of a loss. You know, that's what we'd like to see. I mean, now, in my opinion, does Tank Davis fight Regis Prograis? He probably never will. I mean, that's a difficult fight for him. And am I pressing for it? No, I'm not, because Tank Davis got his own business to handle at 135 lightweight. AB should be trying to be the one talking about he wants to smoke with Regis Prograis. Yeah, I mean, or Josh Taylor for that matter. Those would be excellent fights. Who wouldn't be paying attention or watching AB versus Josh Taylor or Regis Prograis? WBO title and WBC 140s are kind of murky, man. I know there's a Dominican guy. Is it Albert Puello? He holds himself a WBA strap at 140. I'm not too sure right now as I make this video live on the golf course. Ooh, nice shot. Wait, nice one. Very nice. Uh, Almost a hole in one. But you know, I'm not too sure right now who has a 140-pound strap with the WBO. But Adrian Broner should be trying to become a world champion in this weight class if he has a discipline to remain at 140 and not blow up in weight, you know. But Tank Davis versus Regis Prograis, look, Tank Davis went up there to fight Mario Barrios, who was a Reggie WBA title holder. And Tank Davis is the king of Reggie belts. You know, he's had a Reggie belt at 140, 135. I believe he might have even had one at 130. I know his first world title was an IBF 130-pound title. I know he fought for maybe a vacant title that was put on the line for Leo Santa Cruz versus Tank Davis, but the fight was at 130. You see, there's a whole lot of, and it's just, I'm from the old school, man. I'm from the old school when there was only really two titles out there. With the WBO, or even three titles, the WBO wasn't even considered. I mean, a legitimate title. You know what I mean? You know. So when you come bringing these Reggie belts and all that, miss me with that BS. You know what I mean? But AB thinks his buddy can beat Regis Prograis. Sounds like he has more confidence in his buddy, Tank Davis, than Tank Davis would have in himself, because imagine if he beat Regis Prograis. Look, y'all, Tank Davis been in the boxing game. He's like a 10-year vet, okay? A 10-year vet. In 10 years, you trying to tell me Slim ain't never even been close to cracking the pound-for-pound list? You know why, right? The resume speaks for itself. That's what it comes down to, you know what I mean? Devin Haney's on the pound-for-pound list, if I'm not mistaken. If he's not, then it's a damn tragedy, you know what I mean? Fellas like Jamel Charlo, he should be on the pound-for-pound list for what he's done at 154 pounds. Is he? I'm not too sure if he is, because last I checked it, and I made a video about the top 10 pound-for-pounders. It was actually the weakest I've ever seen the pound-for-pound list, as far as guys who have losses, guys. It's just, and then the loss is fine, okay, but the caliber of fighters they have in the pound-for-pound list was the weakest I've ever seen in my lifetime watching boxing. But pound for pound, do I consider Tank Davis a pound for pounder? No, because in my criteria for pound list, you take on all comers, all kind of styles. You can be brawlers, bangers, boxers, movers, all kind of styles. You know what I mean? Heavy hitting punches. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of styles you be in. But these days, the matchmakers. Look, I mean, look at how Calvin Ford, the conversation he had, or the lack thereof of a conversation he had with the man Bill Haney. Fellas said, I got nothing to say to him. The man came on the live where Bill Haney is at to come and tell the man, I ain't got nothing to say to him. Get off our DICKS. That's what the man was trying to tell him. Why they don't want to get that kind of style of Devin Haney? People say he's not a big puncher. What the hell is people afraid of these guys who can't crack? They say Devin Haney can't crack an egg, but yet fellas don't want to get in the ring with him because y'all know what time it is, right? I told y'all before, this sport ain't called knockout. It's called boxing. Hit and don't get hit. You know what I mean? And that pugilistic style of the sweet science is something a lot of fighters don't want no parts of. Even fellas like Lomachenko, who they claim is a pugilistic, sweet science type of guy. He's a guy who struggles to fight going backwards too. You know what I mean? Really and truly. Lomachenko's a come forward type of fighter. Devin Haney can fight off the back foot. Maybe that's putting some doubt in Slim's head, But at the end of the day, Adrian Broner, big ups to him. But gas your mans to take that fight with Regis Prograis. You know what I mean? If you got that kind of confidence in him. If not, forget about it. And you should be the one on the man Regis Prograis and the other 140-pound light welterweight champions' heads. That's just what it is. B-Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about AB picking the man Tank Davis to beat Regis Prograis. Do you even think that fight could happen? Would you think that the man, and Regis Prograis been wanting to smoke with both of these guys. He called them out, been on their Twitters, been on videos, Fight Hype, etc. Wants all the smoke and is not hiding nothing and he's letting the world know. But Tank Davis basically ignores the man. I mean, which is fine, the guy's at a smaller division, but he did come up to 140. And he told us, the fans, the dummies believed it, but he told us in total, the fans, that, oh, y'all always say I fight smaller dudes. So I'm going to prove it to y'all. I came up to 140 and I beat Mario Barrios and dropped him on the canvas and stopped him. Wonderful. But like I said it before and I said it again, who's Mario Barrios? What has he done in the boxing game? Who did he beat? What world titles has he held? Y'all gonna be mad when I say these things, but the truth hurts. And that's your business, not mine if the truth hurts. Be Marsh Boxer, your thoughts and comments. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.